What's up, y'all? This is the B concert scale video for B flat transposing instruments. So that would be clarinet, bass clarinet, tenor sax, and trumpet. If you are not one of those instruments, you're watching the wrong video. Go away. Okay, so let's get it started. Your first, it is called B concert, so let's put that B up there at the top. But then we got to figure out what is your first note. So we go down here on the circle of force. That's our transposing tool. That's the first note of the scale, but you always go 2 clicks counterclockwise in order to transpose. So for you, that means 1, 2. Your first note is D flat. So then I'm going to go down to these boxes down here and write a D flat. And then I'm going to fill the boxes in alphabetical order like we do. D, E, F, G. I'm just following the alphabet. There's no H, so I start over and get back to the note that I started with. All right, so now I've got that. Now I need to know how many flats or sharps do I have. Since we're on this side of the circle, we're going to do flats. And we go this direction, adding flats. Okay? So this is 0 flats up at the top of the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 flats are your flats. Now, what are the flats? So I have to look here. Order of flats goes Beadgcf, B-E-A-D-G-C-F, always the same order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flats. So I'm gonna add down here a B, E, A, there's 2 D's, we've already flatted this one, and then a G. So now I've got my 5 flats, B, E, A, D, G. All right, I've got letter names. Now, I'm gonna go and draw a key signature. So chuck your treble clef in here. And from left to right, those 5 flats, B, E, A, D, G. So I go B, E, A, D, and G flat. Now I've got my key signature. Now I need starting pitches so I know where I'm going. So clarinets and trumpets and tenor sax. That's not even close to the right note. Let me try that again. Clarinets are going to start here. And everybody else, nope, tenor sax is going to start there. And then down here is for trumpet and for bass clarinet. All right, we've got starting pitches and a key signature. So now we need a fingering chart. So I'm going to pop over to Schoology and go in this yellow fingering charts folder. And I don't know, let's say I'm a trumpet player. So I grab this, I'll screenshot it, or you might have a better way of doing it, but I just grab a screenshot. And then I find my screenshot, and I chuck that in there, resize it so I can actually read it. Grab my highlighter, and then I'm using these letter names from up here. That's how I'm doing the fingering chart, is using those letter names, okay? So I find the first note was D flat. Look, there's one. The next note was E flat. The next note was F, and then it was G flat, then it was A flat, then B flat, then C, and final note was D flat. So you need to be slower about that, that's fine, but like check these letter names up against your fingering chart, make sure you've highlighted the right things. Then I've got fingering chart highlighted, I've got key signature and starting pitch, I've got letter names here. I'm ready to turn this assignment in and start practicing.